What is going on, people on the internet? My name is Warframe, and in this video I will be talking about Warframe. I have made a video on this before, as you know, like if you've seen the channel before, I've made 3 separate videos on this game. An Easter alert, a welcome to Warframe, and Barracuda. And let's get right into the video. I will be talking to you about should you play Warframe and so on, but before we get into this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, as this helps me out a lot. Side note, I am making this video on Warframe as I want to play different games on the channel. I think Warframe and Dangerous are pretty similar, you know, except for, you know, in the space part, and yeah, there's nothing else beyond the gameplay. So without further ado, let's get right into the video as I stumble over my words. So, what is Warframe? Well, this will only be a short video, as I've already explained the game and told you what it is before in the quick summary that I did in 45 seconds on the channel before. But without further ado, let me just explain to you what Warframe is. As I have said before, Warframe is a game where space, ninjas and mechanical suits all join forces and become a game. Now Warframe obviously has its downsides but also has its upsides, but I will go over those in a different video, as I don't want to make this video about what I like, what I dislike and what they can improve like I did for Odyssey, my last video. But I'm just going to be telling you what the game is and if you can run it on your computer or not. This game is pretty much an endless game in the sense that you can have run out of missions to do or things to do, as you can repeat a node or a missions. Missions are called nodes in the game, but you can play as much as you want without having to stop, without taking a break. You can farm Warframes, which are the mechanical suits you have, which all have their different abilities, different weapons like primary, secondary and melee weapons. This game is also pretty expansive in the sense that there's a lot of in-game content to do. It has different daily challenges, different missions, and it has also different events like in the Plains of Eidolon you have goals, in Fortuna, which these are all open world places to actually go to, but in Fortuna you have a thing called Thermia Fractures, which I will explain in a different video if you want me to. But as of right now, the game is only 35 gigabytes, which is relatively, you know, small for a game that has so much in it. And it is also relatively easy to run, as the minimum processor you will need is an Intel Core Duo E6400, which is, you know, not a very good processor, as it's only around £20 as of recording, and it will only go lower and lower as new processors come out. You will need at least 4 gigabytes of RAM, which can be DDR3. So pretty much each rig as in a computer will have 8 gigabytes of DDR3 more than likely if you buy it pre-built. If you have DDR3 or DDR4, you probably have 8 gigabytes of RAM. And it's a pretty much easy game to run, including not including the GPU, but if your CPU is relatively new, you can run the game off of the CPU without the graphics card. That's how easy it is to run, but you will obviously get a lot of performance issues, but you can still play it. Oh yeah, and not to mention that this game is free. And the game consists of 77 different frames or warframes, 32 being primed and 45 being non-prime frames. Prime meaning they have better stats than the non-prime counterparts, and they come out like every 3 months, I believe. It also has 257 guns in the game altogether, including sentinel weapons, while there also being a number of companions like pet cobras, which are like glorified dogs, and sentinels, which are like your little robot companions that can help you shoot enemies by killing them, help you find additional loot. And it also has a thing called a railjack, which is pretty much a combat ship that you can exit and fly around in deep space, or you can just pilot the railjack around the border of the ships and so on and so forth. And it comes with its own cephalon called Sai, I believe it's called. I can't remember his name because I don't play Railjack that much, but I have played the new one. However, I will go into different details on that in a different video, as I will be doing a review on that pretty soon. So now the question comes, should you play Warframe? Should I play Warframe? Well, it is up to you, but in my opinion, 100% yes. You should play this game as long as you like looter shooters, like Final Fantasy, I believe is a looter shooter. you'll have a lot of fun. It's fast-paced action, excluding the build times of weapons and different components, and it offers a lot of things to do for a new player. Yes, it can be overwhelming, but if you follow the story instructions from the game, or even look at a tutorial on YouTube from like iFlynn or someone like Triberos, I don't know, anybody, that just type in Warframe starter guide and people will put videos on there obviously for you that you can follow. If you want me to do a starter guide, I will make a new account and I will help you guys go through the game, help you with the quests, what weapons I think you should do. I have got about 200, 300 hours playtime into it, so you know, I'm on the verge of 300. I'm in the high 200s, I think. But in my opinion, yes, you should play Warframe. It is a very good game. It is incredibly fun to play in. You have a lot of different things to do, and as long as you don't get bored of endless games or bored really easily, then this game is definitely for you, and I think it's worth to pick up. I hope you will enjoy this video. I will be doing more videos on Warframe as Elite Dangerous goes through its alpha phase in Odyssey. Don't worry, Elite Dangerous isn't going to go anywhere. I will keep making videos on it, especially when it gets optimized and my frames will be stable as I speak. I am playing Elite Dangerous right now, and I can tell you right now, the frames are improving, not quickly, but gradually over time. I will be making more Warframe videos, probably as the time goes on. It'll be like Elite Dangerous, then Warframe, but this channel would mostly be on Elite Dangerous, unless there's nothing in it, so I'll go to Warframe, so I can go back and forth throughout the games. There will also be some other games on the channel. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this video, and why don't you like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and stay tuned for my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out, legends.